And yes, we should be live and online and ready to start. So let's do that. And in this case it means continuing with Brazil. So I'm running some tests with new software and stuff, so if everything goes wrong, don't blame me. I'm trying. Let's continue with the nation of Brazil in the Kaiserreich mod. Where did we leave off? We are producing some divisions. Let's add them to that army. And we are getting ready for new wars. I think we are getting a focus so we can take Ecuador, Colombia and Venezuela. So let's try that. See how far we can get. And then we'll have to see how we can develop our nation even further. But it appears to be going alright. I'm not saying it's going good, but it appears to be going alright. So we have already justified against Venezuela now. Problem is he's strong on the border and I'm not really sure if we should just go in and attack. Probably not, so let's be careful with that. Let's take Ecuador first. And there is our goal for that, so that's good. We can get extra political power, heavy war operations, which will gain extra factory output. That's interesting. Maybe we can even get extra factories there, so let's do that. Alright, let's get in and annex Ecuador. If it works out, of course, that's what we're hoping for, but you'll never know, so we'll have to try and get in. It should be, so yeah, they are continuing like that, so that's good. We're cutting them off. Let's hope we can continue that. Let's slow a little bit down so we will experience less lag. That's usually a good thing. The Kaiserreich mod isn't the fastest mod out there, so sometimes things can go a little bit slow. But that's okay, we can deal with that, right? That's not really a problem. There they go. Really trying to get in. There's a tank unit coming in. Yeah, let's push them like that. Oh, France took the Tuareg states. Interesting move. We have an encryption bonus. That's nice. It is 43. So let's upgrade our industries. I can't see what divisions he has, so he probably has better encryption and decryption then. Apparently he focused on that. We didn't focus on that very much because, well, it's nice if you can see the enemy's forces, but it's even nicer if you can just kick the ass of the enemy forces. Nope, that's not gonna work. So we have forces moving out, why not move in? As soon as we reach this here, they will be cut off, which would be good. Let's try that. How many divisions does Colombia have? Between 19 and 30, that's quite a lot. Would be interesting to see how we can do on that front. So he is pretty much boxed in, but he has quite a good army. Guess we really have to put in an effort to make sure that we keep his troops cut off and that we can slowly chew into his nation. Because this isn't looking too good. Well, better anti-tank units. Doubt the enemy has tanks yet, but could help, of course. Let's get better support units. That should help anyways. Sorry about that. Luckily I turned the mic off, but I was coughing quite a bit. Let's check here. He has quite a few divisions for defending. I don't have that many good divisions, so let's stop attacking. It's okay if he spreads out a little bit. We can still handle that. We do have a bigger army than he does. Should be able to get somewhere. Probably should get some mountaineers or something, that would help. Ooh, there's a nice airbase there we should try and grab. He only has one unit here, so if we can destroy that, that will be nice. Alright. We knew this wasn't going to be a fast war because we don't have that impressive army and we are not prepared for mountainous warfare, but well, I'd expect it to go a little bit better. Guess I was wrong there, but that's okay. All we need is a bit of aluminium. Let's get it then. Ah, he's putting in extra troops. There they go. Alright. Another province gained. Let's just continue, see if we can surround some forces or something. And perhaps we can just hold them for a second and build up some advancement plan and regain some organization, because that can be the trick sometimes, especially since we do have the equipment and he doesn't, so I'll have to see about that. Alright, so that's not gonna work. He does have the terrain bonus. We don't. Alright, we have the war reparations one. Now we can get... we we can get a few cores. Interesting. Well, let's get a few cores. Why not? We can always use those. Means we'll get more stuff from them. Let's replenish our troops. They need some stuff. Once that's all in, they can attack again. Although we have no clue what he has and how good his troops are, so we'll have to see how that will go. Still troops moving around, so that's fine. Well, I'd say let's try a new attack wave. And I immediately see some green numbers again. Let's hope those numbers will go up. There they're turning red, so that's a problem. But we can make them stop and help there. That could help. We see a green number here. We see units losing it. 2 more left. High defensive number. Coastal defenders. That's interesting. Not really in the coastline right now, but well, that's okay. As long as they can win and move inland, we have gains, and we need those gains, so that's good. We do have plenty of troops for the front line, so that's not the issue. So, if these can win and can help out those two fronts, we should be able to move forward. There they go. Quite interesting. Now we see this number go up, which is a good thing. Oh, we have a better fighter. Perhaps we should put him also in there to fight. Let's take this one. Alright. Do we have a decent airfield somewhere? Right here. Alright, let's get 250 fighters. Every bit of work they can do will be good. If we have air superiority, all that can do is aid us in our warfare zone. He's trying to surround me. That's not what we want happening. So let's hold him off